So let's cover Bitcoin today again. We have seen crazy moves this past day, and we will need to cover this, right? So let's actually start like on the bigger time frames. Let's zoom out a little bit and let's take a look at the whole move, right? So I have updated it a little bit. Right now I have this count where we are looking here at the triple 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 finishing 0 3 4 5, and we are right now working on this 1 2 3 4 5 potential wave 4 finished. The more likely scenario is that this wave 4 is not yet finished or finished at this low, right? Either wave 4 finished at this low or it is not yet finished. This has higher probabilities at the moment, and we will get to that, but overall probabilities on a higher time frame are still to look for an impulse to the upside to finish your wave 5. This high box here then comes pretty handy. We have many Fibonacci confluences, but of course area 5 can extend and we can see this break and go all the way up. So let's now zoom in a little bit, because this structure is interesting and I want to cover this with you. Now the first option is the account I talked with you like for weeks. This WXY in your wave 4. That's right now what we looked at like all this time. But in this scenario, we either need to have a 1, 2 like this, where we count here this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the problem with this count is your wave 2, if you finish wave 2 here, almost hits the 886. And the 886 reduces probabilities by a lot. We did not hit it yet, but we missed out by a hair. So this already impacts probabilities for me that this is less likely, and we should then, like, if you want to count this then here as an impulse, you would rather count it in this structure, in here in the ABC, right? This is another interesting. We have here the same WXY, counting as a wave A. The wave B is not finished here, but is yet to finish in an ABC zigzag. That's right now one of the two main scenarios. And the other main scenario is then the bearish count, which is this one, where we have here a WXY in your wave A, WXY in your wave B, and you are looking at a running or regular flat. Where we then have here an ABC in your wave 1, to look for 3, 4, 5 to finish your diagonal, to finish your wave C, to finish your ABC flat, to finish your wave 4, and then go up. Right, so in this scenario, we are looking to take out this low. And yeah, most likely to take out this low, because in a flat, unless it is a running flat, we are looking to take out the low of wave A. In this case, it's the low. So we are looking to take out this low here. Of course, in a running flat, we don't have to take out the low, but a running flat is the lowest probability flat pattern, so we are looking right now at a regular flat. As a target area for the expanding flat sits up here, right? It is right here, not here, and this here, and we did not take it out of it. So this is currently my main scenario, and my alternative scenario will then be this one. Where we're looking here, not this one where we're looking for an ABC to have your bigger flat, and then it drop. Alternatively, I don't have this on the charts yet, but we could think of something like a wave W, X, and then this is an A, B, C in your wave Y to finish your wave Y in an ABC, right? This is also a possibility, but it's too many scenarios right now. I think we only need to focus right now on either the impulse to have a bigger flat or to have this running flat, right? The moment this scenario is not invalid but is not relevant for me anymore is if we have an expanding flat, and we can check that pretty easily. And with this parallel channel, if you take it from the low of 1 to low of 3, all the way to wave 2. And if we hit this trend line or this upper parallel channel, then wave 4 is an expanding, or then this diagonal is an expanding diagonal, and I will not take a look at it anymore. So wave 4 preferably doesn't retrace that high, right? Right now everything is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for a 5. They got this low. That's right now, in my opinion, the most probable scenario. And the other probable scenario is that we finished the structure down here, right? Here in a WXY, or we're looking here at an ABC to then later come down. But right now I'm looking to take out this low, potentially this low, and then we can see they move to the upside. Then we take it from here, but that's it for Bitcoin right now. Or wait, let's actually take a look at the low time frames as well, right? Because they are also important if you're looking for more upside or not. So the bullish scenario would here then be counting this as an impulse in a wave 1, right? Having here 1, 2, then this would be another 1, 2. Then possibilities are that this is then your 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, but we took out this low. So we have to put this 1, 2 down here, right? To then have this double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we simply have put this away. 3, 4, 5. I would actually put it like this now as prices have moved like this. And then count this and another wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what I would do if I would count the bullish scenario, right? Put it like this. So this is a bullish scenario. Counting here, a W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. That's what we're looking at. The bearish scenario would then simply be counting this and ABC. It's as simple as it is. Let's move this here. Right. By counting this simply as an A, B here, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave C, and now looking for a new low. That's the bearish scenario. And yeah, but I think more important is because I don't actually think that most of you guys, or including me, are still in Bitcoin. Like I'm mostly in altcoins. So altcoins have been bleeding like shit with this correction down. So what can we really expect for altcoins? Is there more downside to come? Actually, and I actually think yes, there is. If we look right now, like it all comes, I showed this yesterday, but I think this is very important as people are scared. They are really scared right now. They are seeing their money like getting washed out. And if we simply look at it like this. We made yesterday or even today, this week, a new low on this chart. So if you have Bitcoin, congratulations, you can buy your altcoins at the low. You can buy literally the low. That's nice. But for everyone who isn't altcoins, including me, yeah, your altcoins are red, including mine. That's, but I don't really care about that because I have my conviction in my altcoins and I have my conviction in the cycle playing out like it's playing out always. So I think there's nothing to worry about actually. But we need to talk about this. I think there's no downside to come. The moment we were here is where everyone was scared. No one thought about alt season. Then after this one, everyone thought, okay, we're taking all time highs, and then we saw this COVID crash. And then, really, where we made this double bottom, everyone thought that's over. Like I have here, you can see I have it here. This is how the Twitter looked like 2021 January, right? If you don't know where January is, like on this chart, it's literally here, literally at the low. And this is what people are saying. No art season this time, so dump the garbage while you still can. It seems that there will be no art season this year, only Bitcoin season, right? Like Bitcoin has doubled in price with no art season. Maybe art season is a myth. All of this bearishness, no one really believed in art season. when we were down here. But if we look at crypto Twitter, or Twitter, crypto X, maybe we should call it like this now, this is how it's looking today, right? Altcoins are down bad right now, but I'm not worried. This is where the smart money separates from the crowd. Daily gains of 20 to 25% are coming. This altcoin season will be incredible by crypto rover. Or titan of crypto triangle continuation pattern, Bitcoin appears to be retesting the upper boundary of the triangle it broke out from 2 weeks ago. Axis central retest could confirm further upside momentum. Or here Gordon just spoke with my insiders at the White House. Next week will be huge for crypto. Well, sell now, regret next week. So the sentiment is clearly not like we had it down here at these levels. It's clearly not. We have just seen it. There is still too much hope in our season. I'm going to put it that simple. There is too much hope in our season, and that's why we are not ready yet to launch. We are simply not ready yet to launch. We need to come down lower to scare more people off. It is necessary. It really is. And if we take a look at it like this, I don't think we will come all the way down here. I don't think we will do this. Then, yeah, our bags will be, if this happens, our bag will be absolutely fucked. But let's be honest, we are in a post-halving year, right? Beginning of the post-halving year. This is where things go around and not go 50%, 60% to the trash can. So there's no reason to think like that, but I think we will hover around a little bit right here, maybe go down a little bit more, right? And then when everyone thinks, okay, it's over, it's done, then we can see the alt season. Right now, everyone is still, the crypto Twitter space is still believing in alt season. That's why there can be an alt season, because in general, in the financial markets, the mass, the crowd, retail can never win. Right? It's never like this where the 90% of the people win and the 10% of people lose. It's the other way around, right? Then when 90% of the people leave the market, only the 10% will catch the bottom and will ride it all the way up. And then the people who sold here will see this, and then they will pump our backs because they will get in here, be our exit liquidity, they will ride this up and all of this wave down. While we were here, we rode this up, we sell to them, and now they have our backs on the way downside. That's how we play it. That's how we should play it. But right now, everyone is still believing in alt season, so there's no reason for alt season to come right now, right? Of course, if you watched my yesterday's video, I think alt season is coming in March. Because of the FOMC meeting, I think there we will have the quantitative easing happening. And I hope you are positioned in the right altcoins, right? I don't want you to be in shit altcoins, so let's go over some altcoins. For example, GameSwift, absolute shit. If it's looking like this on the dollar, then imagine what it's going to look at against the Bitcoin pair. And Bitcoin is sitting at $90,000 or plus. Not good. Same with AI, take shitcoin. Right? Layer AI. Also, broke to the downside. Don't touch these coins. Coins I'm looking right now is Neuron. Neuron is sitting pretty high at a dollar, right? It came down hard, but it's nowhere near the lows, right? It's nowhere here or down here. It's still sitting right now. We have some support level here, so I'm interested in Neuron. Also considering this is AI with the AI arena and a game, right? This will be the future and the highest winners in this bull market, in my opinion. If you look at Delirium, also Delirium far from the lows, and we are approaching this huge support level. If you can get there, I think this will be a pretty good time to load up your bags on Delirium. Next, Parlay Eye. Parlay Eye, I think, is no brainer, really. This whole area is buy level instant. Press the buy level and you will make money. That's how it always been at this level. OXO, also great, right? And these are all looking good on the Bitcoin pair as well. That's important. You need to take a look at the Bitcoin pair. What I might also like, Beam has been outperforming crazy, underperforming. If we take a look at Beam against Bitcoin, it's not looking good at the moment, really. We broke this level, and this is where I got out of all my Beam. I got out of all my Beam and swapped them all for AVAX, and this was a pretty good decision, as we can see. Yeah, Beam has been down really hard. But I think Sentry is looking quite good. I like Sentry. What else? Like today I bought Atua. I think Atua is at the moment the best risk to reward, really. Because where everything was going down so hard, Atua, I mean, this is only a range, really. We are nowhere down here again. We are up. Simply a wave 2 correction and going to launch. That's how it's looking to me. So I bought more Altua. I mean, Altua has been trading this coin. I bought it down here in this range, sold it here, bought now again, and waited for the next launch on Altua. Altua looks very, very strong. We entered this target box. We only got to the orange flip levels. If we go to the red flip levels, then I will add more because basically the deeper the color is, the higher probability of the target box holding is. What else? Widerbolt is now back at this lower range, but on the Bitcoin pair, it's not looking that crisp. So I'm waiting on that. Superverse is definitely good, definitely. Right, either we have this one ABC wave 2, where we are looking for a bigger wave 2 to the downside, or we have here this double 1-2, which lowers the probabilities once we touch the 886, which we haven't touched yet. I think Ronin is a good play. Ronin got absolutely destroyed with 60% down, but we have the support level here. We have the 50 to the 618, which are here, the 50 to 618, which is holding right now, and this trend line, which is holding as well. So this is, in my opinion, really good buying level. If you look at Prime, also nice support level, but I think we will even come down to take out this low. But if in case it's not, this is a good buying level. If you take a look at AVAX, we came all the way down to $21. This was a steal. Even if you take out this low, I am still remaining bullish, as this impulse is not invalid. You can simply have a bigger wave 2 correction and then a wave 3. And I'm here for the long run. Like we have seen S1 back at the lower side of this range. I think this is pretty nice accumulation area. Also, ChainGPT is back inside this range, which has been since a very long time. That's also nice. And yeah, those are the ones I'm looking at. Also like Render, down a lot. Nice. Add up more. Cow. Right, bounce of this support level, support box. What chaining. Chaining has been super strong. I think chaining is nice. Ondo is nice. And but also Mantra. If you look at Mantra, Mantra has been literally the only one that's not red. Mantra is the only one that's still at all-time highs. Mantra has been so fucking strong. Mantra has really been the king in the altcoin space, in the whole crypto space. It has been outperforming Bitcoin since like crazy. So with that in mind, stick with the winners and don't fuck around too much with the shitcoins, really. So if you would like me to analyze anything you want, write them down. I will take a look at them, I will analyze them, make a video about them. And if you want to have something ASAP or discuss with you something, then join the Discord channel. I will be there for you always and help you out, guys. So with that in mind, bye bye, see you next time.